What's up, guys? We're back to a big video. Today we are watching cartoon characters in real life. Just watch it.
Most of us grew up watching cartoons, stuffing our brains with mindless junk while growing to love a whole host of
Cartoons remind us junk.
crazy characters from SpongeBob to Phineas and Ferb. But would you ever want to meet them in the real world? Here are some real-life imaginings of cartoon characters which are true childhood ruiners.
She's a childhood ruiner. This is a Photoshop? No. A dark secret. It's not even about the real soul. A dark secret about the real soul. Maybe a childhood ruiner.
Peppa Pig. One eagle-eyed Peppa Pig viewer recently noticed that the friendly pink adventurer is only ever seen from the side, and took to Twitter to reveal what she might look like head-on. You can't unsee it now. Brazilian 3D
She has two eyes in one side. And she...
artist Jan Blanc
Or maybe it's just because the show is 2D.
takes this reimagining a step further in this nauseating peek at little Peppa all grown up. And boy, does it look like she's fallen on some hard times. Homer Simpson.
It looks like drunk
The Simpsons are a staple of American culture. But have you ever considered what they would look like in human form? Professional character artist Miguel Vasquez does just that in this nightmarish 3D model of Homer, which really draws attention to the family's recognizable bug guys. The poor man doesn't even have eyelashes. I'm holding on to hope that human homie would look more like this guy. Or perhaps Hollywood actor Paul Giamatti, able to blink. Marge Simpson. I couldn't possibly forget about Marge. Thankfully, Miguel.
Her lips. This is uncomfortable. Her hair, her lip, her eyes. I do not like
Vasquez has covered all Simpsons-related bases by offering an IRL glimpse into the blue-haired TV icon. Somehow her towering mass of wool-like hair isn't the most disconcerting thing here. And at least she's got eyelashes. But what is going on with the mouth? I don't care what anyone says about the Kardashians, because Marge is clearly the OG lip filler queen. Mr. Burns, Ned Flanders, and Grandpa. Wrapping up the Simpsons saga, if you weren't scarred enough. Here's the devious Mr. Burns.
That's the same exact thing so just different skin. By
DeviantArt user Madeleine RJ. Somehow the horrifyingly unnatural neck-to-head ratio of that 3D rendering is still no match for this real-life Mr. Burns lookalike, who's definitely rubbing his hands together somewhere in this photo. Speaking of church bake sale, and even this 3D Flanders by ZBrush art the fence and inviting me to the church bake. We're eager to please. And check out this 3D rendering of the lovable grandpa by Manos.
It doesn't look that good. It doesn't look that realistic, but it doesn't look that good, but it's good.
Art from
it's pretty good.
A Worth 1000 contest.
What's the other eye? Like the other eye is so
like
weird.
He's seen some stuff. Nigel Thorne.
Can we just see his nose, his eyes, and his teeth? Yo, you saw Flamingo did this guy in Roblox, oh my gosh.
Thornberry. This real-life imagining of Nigel Thornberry by Miguel Vasquez is borderline demonic. You could land a small helicopter on that beak. And what's the deal with the...
It's just a regular nose. Wait, what's his name again? Yeah, Nigel Thornberry. His nose is insane. His nose is freaking insane. Look at his nose, my guy. What is it? Isn't it? Oh, there's a song called Nigel Thornberry. Who cares?
By demonic. You could land a small helicopter on that, really trying not to blurt out "smashing" for the 100th time. SpongeBob, a talking sea sponge. What would he even look like IRL? Well, Vasquez has come to the rescue with this rendering. Or not. Somehow the lovable chump is staring deep into my soul, and it only gets worse in this unsettling reimagining by DeviantArt user Bewarner. This dude looks like he's been bathing in Krabby Patty oil twice a day, but hey, at least he doesn't have human legs this time. Patrick. Who would SpongeBob be without his pals? First up is Patrick, who, according to this Miguel Vasquez intimidating creation, has become a pro wrestler.
I didn't know Patrick is that buff. his eyes, his eyebrows, and everything.
Just look at those guns. If you're looking for a friendlier
who's that
rendition, how
butthead
about this Mona Lisa-like smirk by digital artist
Oh, I
Ugly
saw
Guy
that.
45? Or
I literally made that my wallpaper for like a month.
maybe this viral meme.
I
Never mind.
freaking love that.
Squidward. Squidward
Handsome
tentacles.
Squidward one.
Never mind.
I love the handsome Squidward one.
Squidward tentacles is the grumpy
Oh, I know this episode of SpongeBob.
anti-hero we all grew up to become. So it's nice to see his irritable energy carried over into the real world by artists.
Oh. Didn't know Squidward was that old. Then his brain. He has a big brain. But he isn't smart, just move. I know he tried it once. Like, that no. Ooh, so much wrinkles.
To Bibbidi Nickerson, right down to the arched eyebrow.
Nickerson, what name is that?
Oh, remember that one episode with handsome Squidward?
No,
Vasquez.
2 episodes. Because they just brought it back. And then it was episode, and it was the lowest rating SpongeBob episode ever, but they brought it back.
Has already got you covered.
Yo,
And he's as
I
beautiful
just-
and unnervingly shiny as ever.
Wow, I love that.
Beavis and
Frick,
Butthead.
frick,
You only have to
frick,
glance
frick.
at these lifelike sculptures by prosthetic artist Kevin
Wait, that's
Kirkpatrick to imagine
sculptures
how
over-
unbearingly
that's
annoying
real
a real-life
people.
Beavis and Butthead would be. The look on Beavis's face is that of a total psychopath. And for a pair of
It's real
delinquents with
people,
2 brain
I'm
cells between, Neil Patrick Harris is plausible, if not entirely insulting. But if you ask me, Beavis and Butthead manifest themselves pretty nicely in Leanne and Angie from Orange is the New Black. If you know, you know. Stitch. You may have already seen this real-life imagining of the lovable extraterrestrial
Dad.
Stitch, which sent
Fire! The detail, the fur, how they make it look like a gremlin, my god.
You may have already seen this real-life
I
imagining
like the thing on his arms.
of the lovable extraterrestrial Stitch, which sent Twitter into a total meltdown amidst rumors they were promo images from a planned live-action Lilo and Stitch movie. People were unable to
Yeah, well, they
comprehend the
make that-
possibility that the charming
Yo,
experiment
Disney would make anything for some money. If we're gonna make a 0 out of 10 Alvin and the Chipmunks in real life, part 5. No, I mean 6 or whatever. Just to get money. Worst movie ever. Ruin transportation. They would do that just to get money. Yes, so I do believe they would do a real Lilo and Stitch.
626 could look like a rabid blue koala on steroids in real life, but honestly, I kinda dig it. Alas, these were just some cool concept images created by Berlin-based character artist Boris Kaiselicki. But never say never. Charlie
Never seen
Brown.
him. Just
Charlie
a
Brown is
leader.
everyone's favorite lovable loser. And to be honest, we all grew to relate to his penchant for awkwardness and social anxiety. This nervous 4-year-old from the Peanuts comic strip won the hearts of many.
He's
But have you
only
ever
4?
considered the cartoon's real-world counterpart? This lifelike drawing by illustrator Tim O'Brien
That's
really
not that lifelike. Get rid of that hair, though.
really brings out the sadness in
You're
the
making
child's
balls.
eyes, and boy does this
Don't
creepy
you look
basketball-headed freak hit you right in the feels.
He just has a big
Phineas
brain.
and
Oh!
Ferb. Phineas
That's
and
not
Ferb.
realistic. That's like a little realistic and Mr. Meaty type Phineas and Ferb. If you don't know me, Mr. Meaty is Mr. Meaty. Yeah, this is Mr. Meaty. If you didn't know, I saw this video. So if you didn't know, cease. Yo, that Phineas and Ferb looks like Mr. Meaty so much.
Would have no hope of survival in the real world with their alphabet-shaped heads and ever-dangerous stunts. But Miguel Vasquez has stepped up
Play, I need to check something. Okay, I wasn't actually playing Cookie Clicker. Check something in my OBS.
to the plate once again with these real-life renderings. Somehow their noses seem even
my
bigger than
birds.
in cartoon form, and the mischievous stepbrothers seem to have aged considerably. Ferb is giving off some serious math teacher vibes. As for the
Yes.
creepy human balloon named Balloony, are Sam Smith or Steve Buscemi not already enough? Pikachu. Pikachu
Yo, I did
was
a
already brought to
Pikachu.
life. for the live-action Detective Pikachu movie. But this 3D concept art by Colored Lead Studios takes a more realistic approach to the nondescript fuzzy creature. Looking far more intimidating than adorable, this rendering seems...
Look at the top of his head. Yo, look at his feet.
The nondescript fuzzy creature, looking far more intimidating with some pretty nasty teeth and claws. Alternatively, this digital painting by 3D artist Lindsay Wakefield imagines Pikachu as some sort of oversized hamster. 10 out of 10.
Not a hamster. He's
Would pet
bamboo, right?
again. Mike Wazowski. The popularity of Monsters Inc. is down to its so-called monsters, who are far dorkier than they are scary. But what if that wasn't the case in real life? This toothy 3D model of Mike Wazowski by Vasquez is pure nightmare fuel.
Yeah, that's
This
nightmare
digital
fuel.
painting by artist Dan Levine
Yo, what's her name again? That guy who made Nightmare for Christmas, Frankenstein, all that good stuff. The guy who makes all those stop motion, creepy kind of movies for kids.
see
I think he made the Batman movie too. I forgot his name, but like, looks like that guy's. I'm gonna actually search his name. Nightmare Before. You've seen Nightmare Before Christmas. It was made by this guy. He made like Beetlejuice. He made Beetlejuice, Franquini. I'm pretty sure he made Corpse Bride. Like all those scary type of kids. Oh, what's his name? I forgot his name. But like, what's his name? Mike? Don't remember his name. But it looks like someone that guy would make for that type of movies.
isn't much better. It offers a
Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like a stop motion horror movie type of character.
beer sign.
I don't know if you know
Bert?
this. Oh!
Surely, no real-life reimagining of Sesame Street's Bert and Ernie could tarnish their radiant happiness and general excitement for life. Wrong. Check out this terrifying human Bert created by an artist called Nacho Diaz using silicone, which really brings out his eyes. I mean, really. From the unnervingly awkward smile to the single tuft of hair sprouting from the top of his pinecone-shaped head. Thanks. Adventure Time is home to all manner of wacky characters, but the Finn and Jake double act are
Do
undoubtedly
you understand about the thing I said with the Monsters Inc.
fan favorites. Sure, Finn might seem human, but have you ever taken the time to really study his cartoonish features and imagine how that might translate into real life? I give you Finn by Miguel Vasquez. This terrifying realistic model brings
That's not. I don't know if he is human because I never watched Adventure. I don't like Adventure Time that much. Don't like it. I just never watched
to your attention a whole host of abnormalities.
No, that's him.
Like, why are Finn's eyes so far apart? Why does he have no nose and an ever-missing tooth? And I shudder to think what's under that hat. Meanwhile, his superpowered canine companion Jake has been reimagined here by digital game sculptor Thomas Lishman and Peter Griffin. Stewie Griffin, something like this maybe? Not according to blogger Pixeloo, who has created this lifelike rendition, which literally looks like the crafty kid has swallowed a rugby ball. Meanwhile, Peter, whose human doppelganger has been turning up all over the place online, has also been reimagined by Pixeloo as well as 3D artist Will Hughes, neither of which were too forgiving for his, unusually shaped chin. Mario. I know what you're thinking. Mario's already human. Indeed, some real-life imaginings of Mario, like this one by Korean 3D artist Soo-jong Kim, seem to present him as a pretty passable plumber. But this 3D model by Pixeloo stays true to his original exaggerated facial features. That nose could give Nigel Thornberry a run for his money. Recently, an American Olympic curler has been hailed online as the real-life incarnation of Super Mario. So I guess we'll settle for that instead. Hey Arnold. Some cartoon characters bear close enough similarities to us humans that they could feasibly exist in our world. But where do you start with a boy as oddly shaped as Hey Arnold? Unsurprisingly, Miguel has given it a go, and it's not a pretty sight. It's not as fair greasy dogs as humans, earlier than a human being. Wrecking 3D Stimpy and Courage the Cowardly Dog. Surely these childhood-wrecking 3D renderings couldn't do as much damage to cartoon animals as humans, right? Let me introduce you to Will Hughes' version of Stimpy the dog from Ren and Stimpy, dog I know of. If that didn't prove my point enough, here's Courage the Cowardly Dog reimagined by Miguel. If there's anything this pink pup should genuinely be afraid.
I'm watching a different one. Same thing. Woo! I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. So cute.
I don't know what you want.
Which one is way too much volume? Frick. Is that Five Nights at Freddy's? It's fine, it just doesn't really look like him that much. How is that? Oh, I love that. I really like that. I'm actually going to do a cartoon characters in real life in my animating channel. Hey. Yeah, I love that, I love that, I love that. Okay, that's one of the coolest. That's epic. So true. It says their personalities a bunch. True. Oh my god, I love them. Too realistic, you know. If you know what I mean.
You say you won't.
What? Oh! I love that. First of all, love that. That's just a panda that isn't a panda, but in a panda body. If you know what I mean. I like that. Oh, that's nice. Nice. What? I like that a lot. You like that? Like a boat. Thing in his hair. The boy is God and the girl. I don't know. The girl's fine. Oh, is this the Astro Cats? What is it called again? It's cats something. No. Penguins are mad. So good. Does their personalities. I hate personality. Personality keeps putting their personality in these photos. Wait, Pikachu's a girl? I like that, but Pikachu's so freaking good. It looks like a mobile game character. I love that. That's pretty good. It's pretty nice. I freaking love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love that. Oh, that's so good. I saw that one still. Oh, I love that. I love that. Love that. Leave a like and subscribe.